Hello oranges, welcome to the first video here on the Citrus Lamau channel. Today I felt like going on a bit of a rant about why I personally dislike Valorant and a lot of other Riot games. Now I want to make it crystal fucking clear, I do not hate you or think you're weird if you play Valorant, and I don't intend on sparking arguments in the comments or on Twitter or anywhere else. That being, unless you're one of these people in the Valorant community.
Every kill you get, I'll give you an ara.
Alright, bet.
God rest your souls. But with that out of the way, let's move on to the video. So the main reason why I dislike Valorant is not because of the community or the skins, though skins are something we will discuss later. It is the anti-cheat. So as a student of cybersecurity and tech, I can tell you that this anti-cheat is just malware disguised as protection. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I am of course talking about Valorant's anti-cheat Vanguard, which is a kernel level anti-cheat, meaning they can see everything. Vanguard's kernel privileges allow them to go deeper than even the super user and administrator users. If you aren't hyper tech focused, let me explain what a kernel is real quick. So a kernel, or ring 0, is the core of an operating system, which in most people's cases is Windows 10 or 11. And anyone with kernel access is able to see everything on a computer, no matter if it's drivers, processes, or hell, even hardware. Alongside this, Vanguard also launches at the computer's start. Now that's completely fine in most cases if you ignore the fact that Tencent, which is a Chinese company, owns a grand fucking scale of all of Riot Games. So that means if the CCP wants any data from Tencent and Riot Games, they cannot say no. They have to give data, no matter you're American, European, Russian, or hell, even a Chinese person like them. But of course, if you want to take that data risk, then you're completely fine to do that, but when you find your data on a Chinese website, then yeah, you're at blame for that. Next up, I want to talk about skins. Now, yeah, I know what you're probably thinking. Oh, well, your channel bio says Counter-Strike player. You guys buy knife skins for over $1,000. Citrus, like, how can you speak? And yes, a lot of us do. However, there's a big percentage of us who literally just don't buy skins, or buy skins that are literal cents off other websites. And we can also sell them, of course, making it more like an investment. But I know you've probably heard that like 1,000 times before. But I want to compare some of the skins from Valorant to their Counter-Strike counterparts. And I want you guys to take a guess down in the comments. Go down into the comments and just guess the price of each of them. Or which one's more expensive or whatever you want. And we'll see how close you guys get it. So on screen we have the Sheriff Prism 2 and the R8 Revolver Fade in minimal wear. So go ahead, take your guesses, or say which one's more expensive. Okay, you done? Alright, so we have the R8 Revolver is less expensive at $6, and the Sheriff Prism 2 for $10. And not to mention that you have leftover points, so you technically don't even need to buy the $10 they're just forcing you to. And I'm not going to go into knife skins because you guys have like blue skins, and then we have blue karambits that are worth like 1.2 million, so it's not even a fair comparison really. But essentially you catch my drift that CS skins and Valorant skins, yeah, they're pretty similar, but in reality they're a big contrast apart from each other. And finally, we have the final boss of Valorant, which is the most problematic one, and will probably spark the most debate in the comments. And that is, you know what side of the Valorant community. Now let me go back over the intro with a bit more detail. So I know a lot of the community is well normal and have like actual families and healthy relationships in the real world. However, there is of course about like a 10% maybe that are e-daters and are just really, really weird hentai porn degenerates. And ever since the game's release, it's actually been on the rise. So who knows, maybe in like 5 years, it'll just be like a completely hentai-obsessed game. Now, just last year, Riot elected the game's mommy. I can't believe I just said that. Valorant elected one of the characters as the game's mommy, which, you know, is not normal for a games company and just shows yikes, yeah. Anyway, there's of course a lot of streamers like Sage Mommy 69 and TikTok creators like Epal, which were the faces behind this infamous video.
For every kill you get,
And obviously I haven't ever even played Valorant, so there might be a lot more of these people out there. But yeah, just like throw them down in the comments if you know any others, and maybe I'll make a follow-on to this video with them in it. Hey guys, this is Future Citrus here. I just wanted to say thank you for watching the whole video. This is my first video and I put a lot of effort into it, and I really hope you enjoyed it. Of course, if you have any criticism or suggestions for another video, then feel free to put them in the comments below. And if it's criticism, I'll take it as long as it's valid, respectful, and constructive. And like I said, I put a lot of effort into this video, so I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. And I plan on uploading weekly. And once again, thank you for watching and goodbye.